There are endings in rugby, and then there are implosions that force a franchise to admit everything has gone off the rails. What happened in Durban this weekend was the second kind. The so-called second John Plumtree era didn't just end, it collapsed under the weight of a 56-19 demolition by Toulouse. And the Sharks can pretend this was expected because Plumtree rested his Springboks. But everyone knows that excuse only hides the obvious. The Sharks are a team without direction, without identity, and now without their head coach. So, what now? A fresh start, they say. A new era, they say. And that era is being handed to J.P. Peterson, a beloved legend with zero head coaching mileage at this level. That alone is enough to unleash debate across South African rugby. But the story gets stranger. Because while the Sharks were preparing to usher in Peterson, they were also quietly reaching into their past. According to Sunday newspaper Rapport, the Sharks held an informal meeting with none other than Jake White. Yes, the same Jake White who served as the Springboks head coach, the same Jake White who ran the show as Sharks director of rugby in 2013 and 2014, and the same Jake White whose tenure in Durban once ended in controversy. The report states that the conversation primarily centered on getting his advice rather than entertaining any formal role. But let's be honest, when a union starts calling former bosses during a crisis, it usually means one thing: they are scrambling. White, who has just been recruited by Selborne College in East London as a consultant, is said to be happy to help get the Sharks back on track, but not in any coaching capacity. At least that's what is being said publicly. Whether anyone believes it is another matter entirely. Meanwhile, J.P. Peterson steps into a dressing room that has been battered, deflated, and left with more questions than answers. But Peterson made sure to open his era with reverence and loyalty. The Sharks have shaped my entire rugby life, and stepping into this role is both an honor and a responsibility I hold with deep respect, Peterson said. Plum has given so much to this union and to me personally, and we are all grateful for his leadership and the standards he has set. My focus now is to provide stability, clarity, and to help this team express the best of who we are. We have a united group, a proud jersey, and a community that believes in us, and I'm fully committed to guiding the boys through this transition period with energy and purpose. Beautiful words, powerful sentiment, but Durban has heard speeches before. What they haven't seen is results. Sharks CEO Sean Bryans confirmed that Peterson is only interim head coach, leaving the door open to extend his stint or replace him the moment things go south. This decision taken by Plum has been made in the best interest of the Sharks, with the long-term success and stability of the team at heart, O'Brien stated. The Sharks accept his decision with respect and gratitude, and we extend our sincere thanks for his contribution, leadership, and deep care for the badge. But let's cut through the politeness. The Sharks have just lost their coach after a humiliation, they are consulting Jake White in the shadows, and they are putting the entire season in the hands of a first-time head coach. Is this a bold new chapter, or a desperate gamble from a franchise running out of ideas? Tell me what you think in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to Green and Gold Army News so you never miss the next story shaking South African rugby.